Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Sahih Al-Bukhari, the Book of Ablution, Hadith number 231. Narrated by Amr bin Maymun that I heard Sulaiman bin Yasir talking about the clothes soiled with semen. He said that Aisha had said, I used to wash it off the clothes of Rasulullah and he would go for the prayers while water spots were still visible on them. Hadith number 232. Narrated by Aisha that I used to wash the semen off the clothes of the Prophet and even then I used to notice one or more spots on them. Hadith number 233. Narrated by Abu Kilab that Anastasia said, some people of Urena tribe came to Medina and its climate did not suit them. So the Prophet ordered them to go to the herd of milch camels and to drink their milk and urine as a medicine. So they went as directed, and after they became healthy, they killed the shepherd of the Prophet and drove away all the camels. The news reached the Prophet early in the morning, and he sent men in their pursuit, and they were captured and bought at noon. So he then ordered to cut their hands and feet, and it was done, and their eyes were branded with heated pieces of iron. They were put in al-hara, and when they asked for water, no water was given to them. Abu Kilaba said those people committed theft and murder, became infidels after embracing Islam, and fought against Allah and His Rasul. Hadith number 233. Narrated by Anastasia that prior to the construction of the mosque, the Prophet offered the prayers at sheepfolds. Hadith number 235. Narrated by Maimuna that Rasulullah was asked regarding ghee cooking better, in which a mouse had fallen. So Rasulullah said, take out the mouse and throw away the ghee around it and use the rest. Hadith number 236. Narrated by Maimuna, the Prophet was asked regarding the butter in which a mouse had fallen. So Rasulullah said, take out the mouse and throw away the butter around it and use the rest. Hadith number 237. Narrated by Abu Hurairah that the Prophet said, a wound which a Muslim receives in Allah's cause will appear on the day of resurrection as it was at the time of infliction. Blood will be flowing from the wound, and its color will be that of the blood, but it will smell like musk, which is a kind of perfume. Hadith number 238. Narrated by Abu Hurairah that Rasulullah said, we Muslims are the last people to come in this world, but will be the foremost on the day of resurrection, the same. Hadith number 239. Narrator told that the Prophet ﷺ had said, you should not pass urine and stagnant water which is not flowing, then you may need to wash in it. Hadith number 240. Narrated by Abdullah bin Mas'ud that once Rasulullah was offering prayer at the Kaaba. Abu Jahl was sitting with some of his companions. One of them said to the others, who among you will bring the abdominal contents, intestines, etc. of a camel of Bani so and so and put it on the back of Muhammad when he prostrates? The most unfortunate of them got up and brought it. He waited till the Prophet prostrated and then placed it on his back between his shoulders. And his name was Uqba. Abdullah said that I was watching but could not do anything. I wish I had some people with me to hold out against him. So they started laughing and falling on one another. Rasulullah was in prostration and he did not lift his head up till Fatima, the daughter of the Prophet, came and threw that camel's abdominal contents away from his back. So he raised his head and said thrice, O Allah, punish Quraysh. So it was hard for Abu Jahl and his companions when the Prophet invoked Allah against them, as they had a conviction that the prayers and invocations were accepted in this city Makkah. So the Prophet said, O Allah, punish Abu Jahl, Utbah bin Rabia, Sheba bin Rabia, Al-Walid bin Utbah, Umayyah bin Khalaf, and Uqbah bin Al-Mu'id. And he mentioned the 7 whose name I cannot recall. By Allah in whose hands my life is, I saw the dead bodies of those all people who were counted by Rasulullah in the Khalib, one of the wells of Badr, who were dead. Hadith number 241, narrated by Anastasia, who that the Prophet once spat in his clothes. Hadith number 242, narrated by Aisha that the Prophet said, all drinks that produce intoxication are haram, forbidden to drink. Hadith number 243, narrated by Abu Hazim who that Sahih bin Sa'd as-Sa'di was asked by the people with what was the want of the Prophet treated. Sahih replied that none remains among the people living who knows that better than I. Ali who used to bring water in his shield, and Fatima used to wash the blood off his face. Then straw mat was burned and the wound was filled with it. Hadith number 244, narrated by Abu Burda that my father said, I came to the Prophet and saw him carrying a siwak in his hand and cleaning his teeth, saying that Maswak was making voices like as if he was retching while the siwak was in his mouth. Hadith number 245, narrated by Ibn Umar that Rasulullah said that I saw a dream in which I was given a miswak and I was doing miswak. Then I saw 2 people around me. One was younger and the other one was older than him. So I gave miswak to the younger one. Then I was told that I should give it to the older one. And then I gave it to the older one. Hadith number 246, narrated by Ibn Umar that the Prophet said that I dreamed that I was cleaning my teeth with a siwak and 2 persons came to me. One of them was older than the other and I gave the siwak to the younger one. I was told that I should give it to the older and so I did. Hadith number 247, narrated by Barabin who that the Prophet said to me, whenever you go to bed, perform ablution like that for the prayer. Lie on your right side and say, Allahumma aslamtu wajhi وفوضت أمري إليك وألجأت ظهري إليك رغبة ورهبة إليك لا ملجأ ولا منجا منك إلا إليك اللهم آمنت بكتابك الذي أنزلت وبنبيك الذي أرسلت. Which translation is that, O Allah, I surrender to you and entrust all my affairs to you and depend upon you for your blessings, both with hope and fear of you. There is no fleeing from you and there is no place of protection and safety except with you. O Allah, I believe in your book Quran which you have revealed and your Prophet Muhammad who you have sent. Then Rasulullah said, if you die on that very night, you will die with faith or the religion of Islam. So let the aforesaid words be your last utterance before sleep. I repeated it before the Prophet and when I reached Allahumma amantu bi kitabika alladhi anzalta, so I said wa rasulika. Then Rasulullah said, no, but say wa nabiyyuka alladhi arsalta instead.